1, Roman 1, a person who has acquired, past tense, the academic and professional qualifications specified in NCT notification dated 23rd August 2010. Second line, which is applicable for us. A person who is pursuing any of the teacher education courses within bracket recognized by NCT or the RCI, as the case may be, specified in the NCT notification dated 23rd August 2010. Swing candidate is allowed in TET, my lord. Now, my lord, in this regard,
It is dated.
This is not regretful, my lord. Sorry, my lord, if something happened, my lord. I'm extremely sorry if something, my lord, percolate, my lord.
Yes. No, if it is not served, I cannot.
Yes, it is hard, but not there. That's why we have to, Mr.
Sorry.
Yes, the advocate, due to urgency, my lord,
Whatever may be the urgency, service has to be.
my lord, today is the last day. That's why, my lord, yesterday after mentioning, my lord, he gave the copy. That's after mentioning, my lord, it is hard, but
Without
not.
service, how I can?
Yes, yes, sir.
It is like the other
Yes,
matters.
no, my lord. It is
Stop.
You fill up the form.
no, not able to fill up. That's why, my lord, 24 is the today, my lord. What?
All are allowed to fill up the
No,
form.
not allowed.
There is no filter in our system.
My lord, it's yes, my lord. I will show, my lord. I will show. Otherwise, my lord, kindly take, my lord.
Very well, I am directing the commission that permit the petitioners to,
that's
to
what-
accept.
my lord,
it.
what is the case?
I do not pass that.
No, since you are submitting that there is no filter in the forms.
Yes. If
No,
they
I'm
happen-
saying it on instruction, but my learned friend is saying that he cannot fill it up.
Yes.
Is
because
that
of-
correct?
Yes.
Very well, you make an attempt.
Yes,
If you
I
cannot-
made the attempt. Why the filtration? I will show here and
Why you are not permitted to fill?
because of that we have the pursuing candidate and the
if you are not
NCT.
special educated, you don't.
Yes,
have the
I am a special educator.
Then?
My lord, according to the NCT guideline, whosoever the pursuing candidate from the ICI or BEd for the respective qualification.
Friend's clients take an attempt.
Yes, I take the attempt. I have to
Fill it up as a non-BEd.
No, not
If
not
they
yet.
fail to do it, then
Yes, I failed.
Then-
Thereafter, I made representation. I placed my case.
serve.
My
Let
learned
it
yes,
be
yes.
served.
It
Let
is
my
with my
learned
learned friend. It is with my learned friend. So
No.
If it is not served, I
yes,
can.
it is hard. Yes,
It will not help.
Tomorrow.
Malad, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Please,
Malad, today is the last date, Malad.
Not today. Sorry.
Malad, today is the last date, Malad.
Sorry.
Malad, today is the last date, Malad.
What can be done if you have not served?
Yes, see,
Yes.
my land.
Show me that you have served. Copy. Show me.
WhatsApp.
They sent a soft copy by WhatsApp yesterday.
Show me that you have served.
How can
Send
we
it.
take
Send it.
instruction?
Talk.
No,
He
no.
talk
That
to
will not
advocate after mentioning.
That
Malad,
will not
Malad,
do. How-
after mentioning, he talked
how
to
this can be done?
yesterday, Malad, she not came to the
No,
court.
unless and until the commission, advocate of the commission is not.
Yesterday, my junior, Malad will remember. My junior mentioned. Thereafter, she not
Unless
came
and
to
until all-
the.
not only your juniors, some of the other matters are mentioned. I have allowed everybody
Yes,
mentioning.
and yesterday,
And all have come upon service.
my lord, yesterday no one came to the court, my lord. That's why, my lord, he
Why?
talked to.
Advocates are there. Court was.
My lord, he talked to
judge
her.
was there.
He talked
What
to.
you are saying?
My lord,
Your junior was there.
yes, but
His junior was there.
no, she not came. That's why she.
What can be done without service?
My lord, that's why she talked to Mr. Miss Dubey.
Commission.
Yes.
If
That's
this
not
way,
the-
How I can?
I'm extremely
Very well,
sorry.
place your case. Very well.
Yes, well-
Yes.
My lord,
Yes. Please, now,
kindly take.
without service, if I court is compelled to hear this matter, very well. Please.
My lord,
Yes.
it is
Please
hard.
proceed.
It is
Proceed,
hard.
proceed.
It is hard, my lord. It
Please
is
proceed.
hard.
Yes.
But if that is,
Yes.
if that
Yes.
impression,
If without service, if court is pitted to hear the matter, very well. Proceed.
my lord, I'm extremely sorry.
Yes. Please, don't waste court time. Please proceed.
My lord, the notice of the SSC, my lord, page number 90. This notice regarding, my lord, page 90.
Court fee.
Yes.
90.
Affidavit of service. Who is appearing for the state respondents? You are for the state.
Yes, my lord. My junior is also here, my lord. Yes.
Yes.
My lord, kindly turn page number 90.
90.
Yes, my lord, 90.
90.
Yes, my lord, 90.
Yes.
This is a notification for teacher eligibility test 2025 and first SLST 2025 for recruitment of special education teacher in government aided sponsored school, higher secondary school in West Bengal. May I read, my lord? It's second paragraph. This notification is being issued for conducting.
Mr. Dr. Patul, do you have a copy?
My lord, copy they have sent in WhatsApp yesterday. Yes, I'm going to. But I inquired from the commission yesterday with regard to all these matters. They have told me that this has not been served upon the commission, so I could not get any instruction. The other three matters, they were served. That is why I could appear.
With the best of respect,
Without
it's hard,
engagement,
but
it is
not
difficult
sent.
to appear in a matter.
It is not reached. my
Why
lord.
it was affirmed on 18 September? This notice
Because-
was dated 9 September.
Yes, because my lord, attempt was made, Thereafter, they unable to fill up the form. That's
When
why.
attempt was made?
Well, kindly take the last page. On 16th September, my lord, they even send a mail. Thereafter, they file the petition, my lord. So they are not able to make the online application. If they are able to, then they will not. Obviously, they will not. That's the reason, my lord. Otherwise, my lord, they will not. My lord, I just place my case, my lord, thereafter. My lord, kindly second paragraph. Take the second paragraph. This notification is being issued for conducting PET 2025, my lord. Very next page. Kindly take the very next page, my lord. That is written examination, the last line, madam. Written examination date, the date will be notified later, madam. Now kindly turn, madam, page number 95. That is eligibility criteria. Special education teacher classes 5 to 10 and 5 to 12. That is the minimum qualification for the post shall be B.Ed in special education from an RCI approved institute and possessing a valid RCI CRR number, or B.Ed with a recognized qualification. For the first column is applicable for us. Now kindly turn, my lord, page number 111. That is NCT guideline.
What is the full form? RCI?
Rehabilitation.
Rehabilitation Council of India.
Well, kindly turn page number 111. That is state conduct guideline. 111.
Yes.
Guideline for conducting teacher eligibility test under Right to Information Act. Very next page, that is 112. That is the eligibility criteria mentioned. Para 5. The following person shall be eligible for appearing in the test. 1, Roman 1, a person who has acquired, past tense, the academic and professional qualifications specified in NCT notification dated 23rd August 2010. Second line, which is applicable for us. A person who is pursuing any of the teacher education courses within bracket recognized by NCT or the RCI, as the case may be, specified in the NCT notification dated 23rd August 2010. So pursuing candidate is allowed in TET, my lord. Now, my lord, in this regard,
It is dated?
this is notification dated 11 February 2011. And later on, my lord, NCT gave a clarification also. That is also annexed. I will place, my lord, and I will place the coordinate.
What will happen if pursuing candidate fails? If pursuing candidate fails?
TET certificate, he will not participate in the selection process. My lord, TET and selection process is a complete different. My lord,
Known to this course.
sorry.
Yes. What will happen if pursuing candidate?
He will not participate in the selection process. That's why, my lord, in the coordinate, and that's why, my lord, subsequently NCT clarify this position by giving the subsequent notification. I will place that also. Kindly turn page number 111, 118. Thereafter, I will place another 2 statutory authorities decision.
Yes.
Well, kindly turn page number 118. The NCT clarification in this regard.
118.
Yes. Clarification. What is it? Clarification regarding eligibility for appearing in CTET. Central TET. CTET means central TET. Para 8.3. I am as per dictionary meaning, the word pursuing means undergoing and or proceedings further. Therefore, a candidate who has been admitted in any of the TTC and undergoing the teacher training course can be said to be pursuing such teacher training course and shall be eligible to appear in the TET examination, irrespective of the fact that whether by the last date specified for filling up the online form for TET examination, he has in fact appeared in the examination of the concerned teacher training course and the result is awaited. Pursuing the requisite teacher training course is sufficient to make such candidate eligible to appear in the TET examination. Therefore, on a fair reading, clause 5.2 NCT guideline, a person who has been admitted in TTC and is pursuing, she can appear in the TET examination. Para 8.4. Therefore, it is clear that the respective appellants herein whose appointments were challenged were eligible to appear. That was challenged.
Just a minute.
Oh.
Pursuing the consent. This is clarifying
And kindly turn
clarification regarding
eligibility for appearing seated. Because
5.2 of the NCT guidelines, where is 5?
512 my lord, page number 111, that's why I reading, my lord. 112, respective 112, that's my reading, my lord. And kindly turn, my lord, very next page.
Yes.
Well, kindly turn very next page, that is conclusion, my lord, para 3, 190.
190.
190.
Yes.
In view of the above, it is clarified that a fair reading of clause 5.2, that means 112,
Yes.
of the NCT guideline, a person who has admitted in TTC and pursuing, he/she are eligible for appearing in TET examination. If otherwise eligible as per
So,
extent.
so far TET is concerned, pursuing
Pursuing candidate, and not only
So
that,
therefore, you are the pursuing candidate.
yes,
you are not candidate.
yes, that's my case. And not only that, Mala, I will show. And the West Bengal Board of Primary Education, initially they will not give. They also gave, which is also annexed with my petition page number 120. And not only that, Mala, Madrasa Service Commission, in same manner, same fashion, not give the
So
opportunity.
therefore, your
the coordinate
prayer is
bench
that
pass
allow us to participate in TET.
That's
Being a pursuing candidate.
yes, that's my case. Nothing more, nothing more. And not only that, coordinate bench passed order 123 is the in Madrasa Service Commission. Similar thing happened, and
In case of appointment of special educator, no.
No.
But in case of TET,
TET, because this is regarding TET, and the West Bengal Board of Primary
there is
Education.
page 123.
Yes, madam. The coordinate bench order. In case of Madrasa Service Commission.
Yes, Dr. Patro. NCT guideline is otherwise.
Yes, but
TET pursuing candidate are eligible to participate at least in TET. If they fail ultimately, then they will not be participate in the recruitment.
let me take some instruction.
But today is the last date.
I will come back at 2 p.m.
No, but I will direct the commission to allow them to fill up the forms subject to result of this.
That's
So let me take the instruction.
No, but you take the instruction, but it appears that there is a case.
Yes, I've seen it. That is why I'm.
But in the meantime, there will be no time. That is the main difficulty.
My lord, at 2 o'clock, I will come back in.
At 2 o'clock, there is an original side matter.
5 p.m. is the last.
So there is a 5 p.m. is a try.
I will come back at 1.
I will permit the petitioners to apply, being a being
Subject outcome of this.
pursuing candidate, subject to outcome of the request.
Let me come back at 1 o'clock. Let me come back at 1 o'clock. If
They will come at 12.
very well.
Come at 12:10.
Fine.
Well, because service is not conflict.
Yes, madam.
Pass over.
Grateful. I'm extremely grateful. Madam. Sorry, madam, if something happened. Madam. I'm extremely sorry.
The discussion. This is a recruitment process for which the TET is being conducted. So by a common advertisement and a common form, it is being done. This TET is being conducted only for those candidates who do not have the TET, but they have the eligibility criteria to participate in the recruitment process. If we allow the non-BEds to participate in the TET, as the NCT guideline is there, very correct, had it been an open TET that I'm holding a TET for in general, then these candidates could have applied. There was no difficulty in that. But if here they apply,
Why it is not open TET?
no, it is
It
not.
is closed state,
No,
confined TET.
No, only this is only being conducted to accommodate the candidates who are eligible to participate in the recruitment process. Those who already have TET, there is no difficulty. Those who do not have TET, but they are eligible, they have the BEd qualification, they have all the other eligibility criteria. For them, only we are conducting the TET. So
One thing is that there are certain candidates who are TET qualified. For them, this participation in TET is not required.
yes,
Those who are not TET qualified, for them participation in TET is required.
Yeah.
Or for further participation in the recruitment process.
yes,
Now, if TET is being conducted in 2025 for appointment of special education teacher,
yes.
in that event, why ignoring the NCT guideline? It will be confined to those candidates
Yes,
who have
because
already acquired training qualification.
they have not. That is why they are excluded.
Why it will be confined to the candidates who have already
Because they are actually applying for the recruitment process.
the difference between the TET as contemplated in the guidelines of the NCT and the TET which you are going to conduct.
This TET examination is being held to enable those candidates who do not have the TET to participate in the recruitment process.
That is why open TET.
Yes. Now, if I make an open TET, then those who are not eligible to participate in this recruitment process, they will also participate. Even if that is allowed,
Yes.
then they will be rejected from the recruitment process because they do not have the BEd.
That you will take steps, but allow them to
That would unnecessarily enlarge
Because they do not have the BEd qualification, pursuing candidate, but prior to holding this second phase of selection process after TET, or after TET, prior to conducting selection process, if they do not acquire qualification, they will not be permitted. I will clarify it in my order.
So as on date, they are not eligible. The form fill up last date is today. As on today, they do not have that.
This form fill up is relating to participation in TET and also for the candidates who are TET qualified to participate in the recruitment process.
Yes.
So therefore, those who are not TET qualified candidate, permit them being a pursuing
No, no,
candidate.
it is the common form. It is a common form. So if they fill up the form, if they fill,
Different rule, they made the mistake. Why? I want to take the, this is rule made by the state government. And it is a mandatory mandate of the HCP, being an academic authority. Every year, state ought to conduct a.
that is a different issue. That is a different issue. After 10 years today,
Yes,
it is
question is this, that this notification has got two parts. One is those who are not TET qualified to participate in TET, those who are TET qualified to participate in the recruitment process. Now you are saying that this is not an open TET because only those candidates who are going to participate in the selection process, if they are not TET qualified, they will be granted opportunity to participate in TET. But considering the fact that at the time of submitting application, if they do not have the qualification, requisite qualification to participate in the recruitment process, they will not be permitted to participate in TET. This is your contention.
may I just,
But that is contrary to the guidelines of NCT, which has been placed by the.
may I just clarify?
Petitioners.
We are not doing anything contrary to the guidelines because why I say the form which they have filled up, the last date which is expiring today, that is for the purpose of recruitment. And within that,
So for TET,
and also for TET.
let us come back to this notification.
Yes, kindly
Where
see,
is the notification? Is it
kindly see page 100.
And indicate that 11, rule 11, specifically mentioned.
no, that notification which I have considered in the first batch of matters.
Page number 90,
Yes, page
90, second paragraph.
this notification is being issued for conducting TET 2025 and fast state level selection test.
Yes,
If
so it is a combined.
if they are not qualified to participate in fast state level selection test SLST 2025, they will not participate. I will clarify in my order that before conducting this state level selection test SLST 2025, if the candidates are found not qualified, they will not be permitted to participate in that.
That is not the rule. The rule is,
No, just a minute. Come to page 180.
my lord, may I submit? My lord, okay. Very well, let us come to 118.
There is the NCT notification dated 4th August 2022.
Yes.
It says that as per the dictionary meaning of the word pursuing means undergoing and or proceeding further. Therefore, a candidate who has been admitted in any of the teachers training, TTC means teachers training course, right? And undergoing the teachers training course can be said to be a pursuing such teacher training course and shall be eligible to appear in TET examination irrespective of the fact that whether by the last date specified by for filling up the online form for TET examination, he has in fact appeared in the examination of the concerned teacher training course and the result is awaited. Pursuing the requisite teachers training course is sufficient to make such a candidate eligible to appear in TET examination. Therefore, on a fair reading of clause 5.2 of the NCT guidelines, a person who has been admitted in teachers training course and is pursuing, she can appear in TET examination. It has been made abundantly clear.
I am not disputing this. I am admitting to this. But what is our advertisement? Kindly see page 100. Why I am saying that it is restricted to a certain number of candidates. Kindly come to page 100. I'm reading from the very beginning.
Just a minute.
Ordinance by pass order. That matter also is combined notifications. Not only that, rules also says as per NCT. Rule 2020. Right there.
The teacher education course, a person who is pursuing. Yes, what you are submitting?
Yes, kindly see the notification. The notification is a combined notification. The notification is a combined notification. At the heading, it is Teacher Eligibility Test 2025 and the first SLST 2025 for recruitment of special education teachers in government etc. schools. So this is a recruitment process. Now, I will permit only those candidates to participate in the TET examination if they fulfill the eligibility criteria to participate in the recruitment process.
Now,
If
Dr.
they
Pat-
do not fulfill, if
Now-
they do not fulfill, I will unnecessarily be taking their TET examination.
Wait,
I will unnecessarily be taking their TET examination, but I will not be recruiting them because they're not.
Patro, whether by combined notification for holding TET and for holding state level selection test SLST 2025, whether the guidelines of NCT relating to participation in TET can be tinkered with. Can be tinkered with.
It is my
Very
submission.
well, it is
No,
accepted
we-
that you have issued a combined notification. By issuing combined notification, can the NCT guidelines can be ignored? Answer.
My lord, this state is being taken only for the purpose of the recruitment, which is being done pursuant to the direction of the Honorable Supreme Court. We are not tinkering with their notification. When we are directed to conduct
So,
a TET,
very well, confine them their participation till participation up to the TET. If they by that time they cannot acquire qualification, don't allow them to
it's not a
participate.
question of acquiring. As on date, they do not have the
But
qualification.
if they are pursuing, then how this
No,
court can-
pursuing will not help them in the recruitment.
Yes, absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. But in holding TET, how court can ignore 11th February 2011 notification?
Then,
And the subsequent clarification offered by the NCT, which is dated 4th of August 2020.
then, my lord, if the court directs that we should conduct the TET, then kindly make it clear, this is my submission, that they will not be permitted to participate in the recruitment process.
Yes, that is what
Because as on date, they are not eligible.
yes, yes.
But they can get subject to what?
But the latest judgment of the Constitution on this issue, sir. Not the principal subject. Issue is actually condition can be last Constitution has said that it's just one. No. On the date of the last date of submission,
You have to acquire.
if they have not acquired nothing. Therefore, if the first SLS, time has gone.
No, this is a combined combined notification, Mr. Bandyopadhyay, dated 9 September 2025, which has two parts. One is for conducting TET, another for conducting recruitment recruitment. No, today is the last date for submitting application. I will keep this matter pending. I will hear you, but allow them to apply. I will hear you.
As well as in Madrasa Service Commission for your papers combined with that notification. Not only that, the rule says as per the
Guidelines is not legally enforced. I don't know, like, but I know
Mr. Bandyopadhyay, it is relatable to entry 66 list 2
guideline, not the guideline.
under the 7th schedule of the Constitution. It is binding.
Binding, not the guideline. Act. Not the guideline.
Even guidelines are binding.
That is
Guideline, not the guideline.
state conduct guideline is
Oh
binding.
God, only English speak. The problem is this. I said I know little.
NCT guidelines, MCI guidelines, these are binding
Now
upon
what
the
is
state.
law? The law is under Article 141 binding. If there is anything, continue the constitutional bench judgment, that will not prevail. That will not prevail.
By issuing recruitment notification, if it is a combined notification of holding TET and holding recruitment rules, you cannot tinker with the NCT notification. Article 354. Relatable to 7th schedule of the Constitution, entry 66 of list 1 of 7th schedule, 254. How it is? This is binding upon the state of
Not pass any, whether that without this way, what is right? Let them file the application. And we have to argue this much.
Just. Yes. List 1, entry 66 to 54.
That I know, that
Yes,
is,
that is known to you very much. Everybody knows that.
that is an act.
Yes.
Now, that is the act, that is the act is fine. Now, if the state rules and state act is there, that will prevail over any guideline. Yes, ma'am. That will prevail over.
Dr. Preeti Srivastava?
What?
Dr. Preeti
There are
Srivastava?
number of judgments also, not just Srivastava, other judgments. State rule says,
Please take your seat.
what is this?
Take your seat.
You sit down. And we have learned it that when court is with you, don't speak.
Yes.
Now, let me see. If you read this 54 and
254.
what rights? Concur, can you see act? If a guideline is an under act, then it's a different thing. Guideline under the provisions of any sections, that's a different thing. Because even by delegated legislation or subordinate legislation is a part of the state. But like, if it is a purely simple guideline, that cannot prevail over of the state rules and state. To pass the order, I don't mind. But to accommodate them to exam. But this issue has to be examined very.
I will hear you.
This issue has to be examined. I do not want that they want to be deprived.
Now, in your
I have to go.
no, Mr. Bandyopadhyay, what I am asking that in your act, whether it is provided that there would be a combined notification and
I have checked.
if it is a simple notification, which as it appears prima facie, subject to hearing you, as it has been pointed out by the learned advocate representing the petitioners, that this is mere notification at page 90. Come to page 90.
Page 90, yes.
It's not it is not backed by any statutory provision.
But
So there is a rule. There is a rule.
There is a rule, but it does not say that the
Why this
state and the selection
As
process
stated
is conducted.
in compliance with the solemn direction passed by the Honorable Supreme Court of India on 7 March in Rajnath Pandey's transfer, the West Bengal School Service Commission has been directed to initiate recruitment process to the post of special education teachers in government aided sponsored high school class. These special education teachers shall cater to the needs of students enrolled in class from upper primary to higher school. This notification is being issued for conducting the TET 2025 and first state level selection test 2025 for selection to the post of special education teacher for upper primary, secondary and higher secondary levels in government aided sponsored in West Bengal against the aforesaid vacancies directed to filter by initiative recruitment process. And further vacancy has been received from the West Bengal Board of Finance. The recruitment process is governed by the West Bengal School Service Commission recruitment of persons for appointment to the post of
Special educator.
education teachers from 2024. Whatever the rules are there.
In a rule, perhaps that issue is silent. You go through it.
Now that this is in terms of the rules, any of the provision, Lordship knows that rule or delegated legislation is a part of a statute. In a case of a part of a statute, in a central guideline, if it is not issued in exercise of the power of the NCT Act, that guideline cannot prevail. That guideline, I don't have call guys. Kindly give me. Sorry, I am very sorry. Yes,
No.
You see, 254. See, inconsistency between laws made by Parliament and laws made by the legislation of the state. If any provision of a law made by the legislature of a state is repugnant to any provision of a law made by Parliament, which Parliament is competent to enact or to any provision of an existing law with respect to one of the matters enumerated in concurrence, then subject to the provisions of clause to the law made by the Parliament, whether passed before or after the law made by the legislature of such state. Therefore, when there is a conflict of two laws, state assembly has passed a law and Parliament has passed.
Bandyopadhyay, Article 254 vis-a-vis entry 66 of list 1 of 7th schedule of the Constitution
Correct.
was considered in Dr. Preeti Srivastava's case. And it was decided by the larger bench of the Supreme Court that even if the guidelines is applicable on the state authorities.
Applicable is one thing, which is superseded. Whether Article 254 has been
State Act, exactly same connotation was used, but a state act and state rules cannot impinge upon the standard set up by the central authorities.
But to me, leave aside NCT, leave aside NCT. To me, these provisions, this cannot be done. Other judgments are there on different fields. Where the question has come, I will consider it. I will read it. Rather consider now, I will read it.
Yes.
I have to
Go
read
through
it.
it as a larger bench judgment of
It's a
Dr.
good
Preeti Srivastava.
constitutional question. Very good constitutional question. Oh, all right, we have read it. And I am taking note of that P. Srivastava's case.
Preeti Srivastava
Preeti Srivastava. Yes,
versus State of MP.
And another case, that is a particular issue that is skipped for you, I will remember, and that particularly says that NCT guideline is mandatory. That is it.
NCT guideline, NCT Act and the rules. That's a different thing. All right, we'll see. For the timing, my lord is allowing, but this is the point needed to be.
Consider. Argued and to be considered. Yes. Today I am not passing any final order. Let this matter be kept pending for further consideration. But since considering the fact that today is the last
Sir,
day,
kindly just pass this order. Let him apply. Allow him to apply. Naturally, he will sit in the examination. But no result of this candidate to be published.
no, what I will clarify that the result will be published. To that extent, there is no embargo. But if petitioners are not petitioners do not have the requisite qualification, they will not be permitted to participate in the recruitment process.
That is by your lords.
Otherwise, again, petitioners will have to come.
No,
That if
all right.
those
Sir,
will,
but up to that, in that case, if he succeeds, how many persons are that? So that post will be kept vacant.
yes, if they are at all permitted to participate in the
And-
recruitment
And if they succeed,
recruitment process.
and if they succeed, then these 3 or 4 may be kept vacant. We do not know when the hearing will be taking place. We do not know about it. There's always
Yes.
uncertainty is there. That's the reason I am saying. We are December, they all are time.
Because the problem is there is
Sir, if
number
state
of
government has-
number of vacancies 19.
My lord, the vacancy issue is not coming now.
Yes, yes.
They only want to
Yeah,
participate
Mr.
in
Bandyopadhyay,
TET.
vacancy issue do not invite this court to pass an order to keep those posts vacant.
Okay,
If
very nice.
otherwise there will be a difficulty
No, I'm dead.
because
And
there are
kindly
number of
refer-
candidates.
Kindly
number of
record.
candidates.
Very nice. But only that, this is up to this, not thereafter. Kindly up to this. The result will be published, but that's all. But everything.
Result will be published, and if they are not, they do not have the requisite qualification, they will not be permitted to participate.
Needs to be considered by your.
Otherwise, what will happen if after vacation in the month of November, December, if the commission starts proceeding with the recruitment selection process, then petitioners will not be
No,
participating.
but in that case, we are aware about this. We
Yes,
are aware
yes,
about this.
yes.
Therefore, we will not be unreasonable. But the persons, but this point, I can't decide now. He can't decide now. Now it has to be decided by your lordships whether they were today they are eligible or not. Question is not in future days they are eligible. We are not.
Very well, that one clause can be inserted that if those candidates will be permitted to participate in the selection process, if they fulfill the requisite eligibility and criteria, in that event, if they come within the zone of consideration, their appointment shall abide by the result, or they will come within the
My
zone
lord,
of
may I-
consideration after participation in the selection process without leave of this court. They will not be permitted to.
My lord, but kindly do not go that far. They only want to. এটা একটু না, অসুবিধা হয়ে যাবে, অসুবিধা। আমি একটু বলে নিই।
Yes.
What I had initially submitted, sir, একটু আমাকে
বলো না।
Yes,
what I had initially submitted, they only want to appear in the TET examination. Admittedly, they are not eligible to participate in the recruitment. They are all pursuing B.Ed. What I had submitted is that let them sit in the TET without prejudice. But the recruitment process, it had fallen from the court also. My learned friend also agrees to it.
yes.
That they will not participate in the recruitment process.
If they do not have the requisite eligibility criteria,
That they are admitting to today, that they are all
but in the
pursuing
meantime,
TET.
if they acquire.
No, in the meantime, will not do because they have to have it at the time of making their online applications. That is today. Today is the last day for filling up their forms. They are not eligible. They only want to acquire the TET qualification. That was their
No,
submission.
what is passing to the mind of the court? Suppose TET examination result is published in the month of December. If by this time candidates acquire training qualification,
That
then what?
would be allowed
No.
because the last date for filling up a form.
Then the entire exercise will be futile.
But if-
That is
if
why
they
I
are-
wanted
no,
to
thank-
block them.
If they are not eligible today, they are not, then they cannot, my argument is by pursuing they cannot get. In that case, advertisement has to, it has to be made clear. That cannot be done. That is exactly the primary teacher's case is going on this point. He is making a contra argument here.
Not only that, but I'll take the rules.
Whether your candidates will be able to acquire qualification before
Yes.
commencement, but already a notification has been issued
I am
for the recruitment process also.
I'm not for that selection process, for the pay. Because of that, yes.
Then it's all right.
Yes, and because why? Because of that Rights to Education Act.
Very well. If you are confining your case to TET only, permit the candidates to participate. Then it's all right, Mr.
In
Bandyopadhyay.
that case, Whether he will, if he is not participating in the selection process, we have nothing to go and appeal and take against.
Yes.
Now, who has obstructed you?
No, they are not permitted to submit application.
Date.
Yes. On the website, they were prevented.
Because ineligible, ineligible.
Because it's a combined, since it is a combined notification, Mr. Bandwa is a combined notification.
Very nice. Let him, this point has to be, point
So
has to be.
this court is not required to enter into the next phase of this, no, as per this notification, whether they will be permitted to participate in the selection process or not. Only they are confining their case to the for participation in the TET, nothing else.
But kindly record that as on date, they do not have to be.
His submission can, that's the application to government. Kindly restrict that, he is not appearing in the selection case. No. Kindly, if my understanding permits.
Who prevents you? Yes, you make your submission. No, nobody is preventing.
If he permits me to.
Yes, Mr. Bandwa.
Permits me to.
Yes, Mr. Bandwa.
No. In that case, it will be a solution to consider. His case is in a short campus to appear only in the gate, not in the parts.
So then I can dispose it on.
Then I-
Yes, Mr. Firdaus Shamim,
Yes, sir.
I am disposing it off, permitting you.
Permitting in the state, that's enough. I don't want to
Very
permit in that state. Nothing more, nothing less. If I-
So-
Kindly record very clearly that he says that he will appear in the
Yes,
TET,
he is very
nothing more,
categorical in making
nothing
this
less.
submission.
And
I'm not-
Court as well as the learned advocates, learned senior advocate representing the commission is trying to go ahead. That is not required.
And not only that,
Yes.
I am not made out my case on regarding of selection. I am not made out my case. Even here, I said,
Matter is extensively heard in presence of the learned advocates representing the petitioners, West Bengal Central School Service Commission for short commission and state respondents. তার আগে দিয়ে দাও, affidavit of service filed on behalf of the petitioner is taken on record. Stop. Have you filed documents relating to putting in deficit court fee? Documents are also filed in support of depositing deficit court fee and same are taken on record. Next paragraph. Grievance of the petitioners centers around notification dated 9 September 2025, being memo number 1207/7002/CSSC/ESTT/2025, issued by the Secretary of the West Bengal Central School Service Commission, within bracket, hereinafter referred to as Commission, close bracket, Commission, quote unquote. So, Mr. Firdaus Shamim, learned advocate representing the petitioners, submits that though petitioners attempted to submit online application form for participating in TET in teacher eligibility test within bracket TET, close bracket 2025, for selection to the post of special education teacher.
Actually, on this point, I am arguing a matter. Supreme Court, after tomorrow it says that I am saying the Pharmaceutical Council of India State Act is that is there. I am arguing, but here pass order
Special education teacher for upper primary, secondary and higher secondary level of government aided / sponsored schools in West Bengal. Sentence কি বলছিলাম? But they were unable to submit online application as petitioners are pursuing teacher education course and till date have not acquired teachers education and till date have not acquired teacher training qualification. Or teacher training course karo to. Teacher training course. Stop. Next slide. It is submitted on behalf of the petitioners that in terms of guidelines of National Council for Teacher Education, as issued vide notification dated 11th February 2011, candidate pursuing teacher training course within bracket recognized by NCT or RCI, comma, as the case may be, close brackets. Specified by NCT notification dated 23rd August 2010 are eligible to participate in it. Reliance is also placed on the clarificated notification dated 4th August 2022 issued by the national issued by NCTE operator NCT করে দেবে for short, issued by NCTE, wherein it was clarified without any ambiguity, or it was clarified unambiguously, that who are to be treated as teacher training pursuing candidate. Stop. Next paragraph. According to the petitioners, according to petitioners, they are all teacher training course pursuing a candidate, but till date have not acquired teacher training qualification. Therefore, on the strength of guidelines, aforesaid guidelines of NCTE dated 11 February 2011, read with subsequent notification of NCTE dated 4th August 2022, they are eligible to participate in TET 2025 in terms of aforesaid notification dated 9 September 2025 issued by the Secretary by the Secretary of the Commission. Stop. It is next paragraph. It is categorically submitted on behalf of the petitioners that though said notification dated 19 September 2025 is a combined notification for holding TET 2025 as well as first state level selection test within bracket SLST close bracket 2025 for selection to the post of special education teacher for upper primary, comma, secondary and higher secondary levels in government aided / sponsored schools in West Bengal. But petitioners plural apostrophe grievance is confined to denial of their right to participation in TET 2025 in terms of said notification dated 9 September 2025. Next paragraph. Mr. Bandyopadhyay, Mr. Kalyan Kumar Bandyopadhyay, learned senior advocate representing West Bengal, representing Commission.
No, state government.
Representing the state respondents, and Dr. Shukanu Kumar Patro, learned counsel, representing West Bengal Central School Service Commission, have opposed this writ petition on the score that this is no on the score that notification dated 9 September 2025 is not a mere notification for holding TET, but it is a combined notification for holding TET 2025 and for conducting first state level selection test within bracket SLST close bracket comma 2025 for appointment in the post of special education teacher. Stop. As a result whereof, authorities decided that only those candidates would be permitted to participate in 1025 in terms of said notification dated 9 September 2025. If those candidates, if candidates are eligible to participate in the recruitment process, that is first SLST 2025 for the post for filling up the post of special education teacher. Next paragraph. Having considered the respective submissions made on behalf of the parties and taking note of the specific submissions made on behalf of the petitioners that they are praying for direction to participate in TET 25 in terms of notification dated 9 September 2025 and not for participation in first state level selection test within bracket SLST close bracket 2025 for the post for filling up the post of special education teacher. This court finds, while deciding the issue it is required to take into consideration NCTE notification dated 11th November 2011, read with clarificatory notification dated 4th August 2022, wherein it has been provided that teacher training pursuing candidate are also eligible to participate in TET. Stop. Next paragraph. In view of aforesaid consideration, concerned authority of the commission is directed to allow the petitioners to submit online application in course of this day, submit online applications in course of this day pursuant to notification dated 9 September 2025 for their participation in TET 2025.
Still like so, if I put that 2023 or 2025 session, that one it is denied. So, but if they,
So I'm giving the
they-
solution.
Then permit them to submit application in offline mode.
No. Let them do it online. They are only to, in the column, they are to describe themselves as B.Ed.
it is not taken.
Only for that purpose. It will take.
Not taken. So what-
But then there will be misrepresentation because
No,
they are not the
No,
candidate.
but that is the only solution, because within such a short time, we will not be able to change the
Then I will permit them to file an application offline
in course of
in course of tomorrow.
tomorrow is the last working day of the commission.
Because of the-
Then by 12 noon tomorrow.
By 12 noon tomorrow?
12 noon, but-
Yes.
And at this one to 2.
No.
No,
By
it is
12 noon
closing
tomorrow.
day for them. It is their closing
And
day.
72 is 2, up to 2. But they came from the district. kind of, মানে,
Yes.
visualize.
কি বলছিলাম?
ডিস্ট্রিক্ট কিন্তু রেখে দিই বাড়ির কাছে কিন্তু টেন করে রাখা আছে।
একটি জনের আপনি খাওয়ান দিলে আমি বলবো
Now, to submit applications offering their candidature in offline mode pursuant to notification dated 9 September 2025 by tomorrow, comma 2 p.m.
Pilot 1 p.m. 1 p.m. That is recess. Day recess. Pilot.
12, 2, then 1 at the middle. Very well. By tomorrow, comma, by tomorrow, 25th September 2025 by 1 p.m.